Welcome back to another episode. It's going to be another day of cooking with the fat guy. Going to have a little bit of a steak fajita night. Should be fabulous. Let's go. All right, my favorite meat to use for this is stew meat. I actually like the steak from the stew meat. It's already diced. You can just dice it a little bit more. And man, is it tender, ever so tender. So we're going to get this cooking before we start our veggies. Get it nice and cooked and a little bit seasoned. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is just another meal for somebody else. But anyways, what we're going to be focusing on right now is the steak. Go ahead and just level it on out. I got it at 75% heat is what we're looking for this. So get it all spread out. We'll rack our spatula. And we're not going to give it too much oil, but we're going to give it a little. I like to hit it with a little olive oil. Get it nice and cooking. We got it about 75 degrees. Or 75% on the heat. And let's get that steak cooking a little bit. Next, we're just going to go ahead and throw on our green peppers and onions next. And after we throw them on, these are actually frozen, pre-cut. Nice and simple. Just give it a little oil. Give that steak another shot. And we'll just spread them out along this Blackstone here. These are already frozen, like I said. There we go. And we'll give that steak a couple more flips. I like to have my steak well done when it comes to fajita night. Everybody has their own preference. We're not going to season the steak just yet. We'll get to that when we season it all together. We'll go ahead and rack our spatula. Don't worry about that chicken and onion there. That's just another meal. And we'll let this all cook up, and then we'll get to seasoning and mixing it all together. As you can see, everything's just busy sauteing. Steak is almost done. Another thing too is if your steak gets done before your veggies, because the veggies kind of take a little while. If you want to throw them on earlier, that's fine. I take my steak off. I'm going to throw it in this bowl and let my veggies cook up really nice. And then when I go to season, we'll throw it all together. So I'm going to pull the steak off, let this cook a little longer, and then we'll season it and add the steak in with it and get it all mixed up. And here we go. Today we're going to be seasoning with a little taco seasoning from old El Paso. A good old classic staple to the kitchen, really, when it comes to taco seasoning. I just hit it all up, get it nice and seasoned. That's probably pretty good. You know, do it by eye. Do what you like. If you want a little spicier, add a little more. Add a little water to it. Don't have to add much because these veggies are kind of putting off a lot of water themselves. So we'll go ahead and stir it all up. See, this is a little dry right now. Go ahead and keep it just like that. And then, like we promised, I pulled off the steak a little while ago. Go ahead and pull that off. And just toss it on in, and we'll stir that steak on in. And we'll let that cook for some. We'll thin it on out here. And we'll just let that sit and cook up, and then we'll go ahead and put it back in the bowl and go make us some steak fajitas. Well, however long you want to cook this up, everybody has their own different preference on how brown or sauteed they want their veggies or their meat. Everybody has their own preference, but that's how I make my steak fajitas, just like this. I will stir it a couple more times, and then we'll bon appetit. The whole batch just turned out beautifully seasoned, nice and sauteed. This is really how I like it. Then of course I love my tacos with a little sour cream, cheese, and salsa. And we're going to roll this baby up into one of the most beautifulest burritos you've ever seen in your life. And there you have it, folks. It's all done. Some people like to take these flour tortillas and actually throw them right on the grill after they're fully prepared. And, you know, brown them just like Taco Bell does. Anyways, that's it for today, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. I'd really highly appreciate it. And check us out on Facebook, too, if this is where you found us. Anyways, have a good one. Take care.